35 minutes plus 3.18% profit. This short video will show you how during the London session this morning I was in and out in no time at all with plus 73 pips. Please remember to hit subscribe, and if you'd like to find out more about the way we trade, you can go to my website, which is www.uktoasia.com. Okay, let's get over to the charts. Hi again and welcome back. From what seemed to be like a real lackluster Asian session, not much happening at all, almost everything within ranges. Seeing some moves, some early moves in the London session now. By the way, it's the 20th of September 2018, 20 past 8 in the morning, so we're 20 minutes into the London session and we're starting to see some moves. I'm in 5 trades right now. I've got another pending order for the 6th trade ready. I'll just quickly run through these and show you where I am. Euro US dollar, you can see I took this as it came through an entry point at 94. Looking for further upside movement. Euro's moving but not massively strong. This here seems to be more, this EJ, which I mean I took this at 20, seems to be more about the Japanese yen getting weak, which is helping to push this up. So yeah, like I say, took this at the 20 level, looking for further upside movement on the Euro Japanese yen. The pounds are definitely showing some strength this morning. The pound US dollar, took this at 59, looking for further upside movement, getting close to that 80 there. I'm going to be locking in break even fairly soon, looking for it to push through that 80 level, possibly up towards that 00. And the pound Japanese yen, nice move here, up through that 80 there. In fact, I'm going to lock in a little bit on this right now. Just leave that there for the moment and see what this candle does when it closes. So pound Japanese yen, took this at 63, looking for further upside movement. And the 5th trade that I'm on is the US dollar Canadian dollar. Saw that break through one of our entry points a little while ago at 13, looking for further downside movement on this. So you can see a tiny little range overnight there, 14 pips, not doing a great deal. Okay, I'll pause for now and I'll be back soon to let you know if I get in any other trades and how these trades play out. Be back soon. Back again now, we've got this new candle open. Just going to flick through these pairs again. The Euro US dollar, still holding this, still safe at the moment. Didn't come back past the level where I would have had to have punched out. EJ, Euro Japanese yen. Again, this one's looking safe at the moment and hanging on to this for the time being. The pound US dollar, we've got some red news event coming out in just under around about an hour's time. I've set my take profit there at the 80. You can see that. I've locked in break even. In fact, I'm going to move that up a little bit more. I'm going to lock in plus 10 pips on that, just in case it pulls back. And as I say, we've got a red news event, and the way that we have to trade that is it's safer for me to lock in some pips now. I'd usually give it a bit more breathing room. And the pound Japanese yen, I've locked in 12 pips on this, giving me a 1-to-1 risk to reward if that pulls back. Might be pushing that up a little bit further in a minute. And US dollar Canadian dollar, still holding that. That's playing safe at the moment, starting to creep down a little bit. And so that's where I am right now. I'll pause again and I'll be back soon with an update. Back again just to give you an update on where I am with my trades. I'm flat the market right now. 2 of my trades hit my price stops. I was being ultra aggressive with them and I'll explain why in a minute. And I'm out and flat the market right now. So let's quickly run through these. Euro US dollar, I took profit on that, just giving me 6 pips. The Euro Japanese yen, I'm out of that, and that gave me 15 pips. Pound US dollar, this was one where I was really aggressive with my price stop, moving it up really tight because we've got a red news event coming up soon and I need to be out of the market when that happens. So the pound US dollar, I took 18 pips on that. Pound Japanese yen, exactly the same with this, ultra aggressive with my price stop, and I took 26 pips on that. The US dollar Canadian dollar, I took that as it came through one of our entry points, and because I was out of those pound trades, I just decided that I'm in good profit and I thought I'd go flat the market and wait for the red news event. So I took on the US dollar Canadian dollar, I took just 6 pips on that. So at the moment I'm up 73 pips, I believe. 1 second. Yeah, 73 pips. And that was for 36 minutes trading. Okay, so flat the market right now. I'm going to look in on the GBP red news event that's coming up in just over 30 minutes. Okay, I shall pause this for now and be back when the red news event takes place, see if I can get a news trade in. And yes, I'll be back soon. Okay, back with a roundup here. Just to let you know that the Pound red news event that happened, there was nothing to be had there. Price started to move up a little bit, pulled back, spreads were a little bit crazy. I waited for a while, took nothing on that, so it was a non-tradable event. So let's run through these trades that I took this morning. I was in and out in 35 minutes this morning. Nice quick session with good profit showing. So the EU, I took just 6 pips on this. You can see the entry and the exit there. The EJ, you can see the entry and the exit markers there. I managed to take 15 pips on this. Pound US dollar, took 18 pips on that. Moved my price stop up really aggressively, really tight, because we had the red news coming up. But you can see this is a mover. This would have been a beautiful trade if it wasn't for that news event interrupting there. I mean, there were other entries to get in, but beautiful mover here. And this, let's just have a quick measure up and see. So from where I got in, sticking with this now, you can see there's a 56 pip, 57 pip move, and it's breaking through that previous day's high. So definite massive strength on the pound throughout this session. But yeah, I took 18 pips from that, happy with that. The pound Japanese yen, managed to take 26 pips on the pound Japanese yen. The US dollar CAD, little short move there, got in that and got out soon afterwards. That gave me just 6 pips. I punched out of that one. Canadian dollar Japanese yen, took that just before I actually finished up, and I just took 2 pips on that. And so the total of those trades that I took, there were 6 trades in all. I won 6 trades, nice clean sheet this morning, no losses at all, giving me a total of plus 73 pips, which works out to a profit of plus 3.18% for 35 minutes trading. Not too bad at all. Okay, please remember to click on subscribe, and that way you'll get the heads up as and when I post these videos. If you'd like to learn more about the way that we trade at the Price Action Traders Institute, go to my website www.uk2asia.com, and you can find out all about the Price Action Traders Institute, Kim Krompus, and what we're doing. Okay, thanks very much, and I'll be back again soon with another video. Thank you for watching.